13 January 1942, 1747 hours. U-96 is once again patrolling the Norwegian Sea for Allied shipping. We're testing new experimental torpedoes. We've seen development of the T3 torpedo, an improvement in reliability over the T2. It's hard to detect, and the trigger mechanism is far more reliable. We should be experiencing far fewer duds. Additionally, there is a new FAT guidance system that will allow the torpedo to turn around and drive back along its path in the event of a miss. With larger convoys or dodging targets, this could be an incredible improvement by either increasing the chance of scoring a hit or by fooling escorts into thinking that the shot is coming from the opposite direction. I look forward to seeing how this theory plays out in practice. January 1942, 0842 hours. As U-96 enters the patrol sector, we begin our hunt for Allied shipping. January 1942, 1410 hours. While our patrol finished with no contacts, I was summoned to the control room. When I arrived, the crew and officers were gathered before me. I nearly feared a mutiny when Herr Sitz, Straub, and Wolf announced the one-year anniversary of my command of U-96. The men cheered and presented me with a bottle of schnapps. I could not ask for a finer crew. January 1942, 0229 hours. Herr Sitz reported a contact on the hydrophone that sounded like a group of ships. I ordered a course change to intercept and prepared to ambush them. Alright, we have first contact with the group that we were tracking. It's not a large group, and right now I'm seeing destroyers, so I suspect this may be a hunter-killer squadron. Looking for tiny boats like me. That's exactly what this is.
Zu Befehl. Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
We are slowly going to make our way out of here at 80 meters. 2332 hours. Herr Sitz reported an incoming transmission from BDU. We have information that crucial technology has been loaded on the freighter Edward P. Ripley. It must be sunk at all costs. Its predicted location is 61-4 north by 027 east. We laid in a course to intercept and prepared our ambush. January 1942, 1815 hours. We've arrived at our ambush, but visibility is very low and the seas are rough from the storm. We may be firing by hydrophone on this one. We've made contact with SL Convoy, where the Edward P. Ripley is sailing, and we are in the midst of a thunderstorm. Visibility is extremely poor. We're looking at 300 meters visibility. That also means they can't really see us, so some give, some take. What's remarkable is that I'm not seeing a single military ship with them. We've got 8 hydrophone contacts. All of them are freighters.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 2 Uhr.
There we go. Now we See a destroyer. I kind of want to take a couple of shots at these guys, but I'd almost rather take out this destroyer and any other escorts, and then pick off any heavily armed freighters like Liberties, and then find the actual ship. The weather might also clear up at any point. Oh, he's going to be just coming right on past us. Let's sit and wait.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf 11 Uhr.
Okay. There's a smaller destroyer, maybe. So much shipping here. Yes, let's take care of this guy. Then we'll watch out for the lead. There may be somebody over here, maybe someone in the rear. Wouldn't surprise me if that's the Edward P. Ripley, just because it's in the middle. And that's the high-value target. Let's go ahead and set ourselves some preliminary measurements of speed. They're likely going 7 knots, but you never can tell in a storm. So we're looking at a speed of approximately, about 7 knots. So we're going to go ahead and start this. Speed is 7 knots. Our course, we're looking at about 32 degrees. Alright, here we go. We're looking at, let's see, let's re-verify our range to target as 1,100 meters, 7 kilometers. Looking at 32 degrees approximately. Tube 1 flooded. Los!
Los! Das Einschlagen.
(1921 hours). The British V-class destroyer was reported sunk. Apparently that was a V-class, according to the hydrophone operators. There's another escort down there. So far there are only 3 escorts that I'm seeing. Let's reposition ourselves and get a little bit ahead of the convoy. Hit him again. Okay, the convoy is calmed down a little bit. I think I want to hit this guy back here. He's kind of a bit of a straggler.
Kurs an.
We will go through our motions again. They should still be at 7 kilometers since they're no longer on alert. Alright, our weather has cleared up some. We can now see our targets. As the Howard L. Gibson, that is Empire... No, that's an NA-1. And we should have contact on a second ship, at least. There they are. Got a tanker and a freighter. This looks... Come on now. See, that looks like a war class. And that looks like an Empire Explorer. We don't see many of those. Another war class. Yeah. No? Could be another Empire Explorer. Nah, it still doesn't look right. Superstructures in the middle, funnel right behind it. That's got to be a war class. Ooh. It's a C3. It's another C3. Empire Rosalind. Let me check. I don't actually have to be going quite as deep into them. Looks like that might be an NA1.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Let's cut through, see if we can maybe thread this gap between these two ships.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright, we are in the middle of this convoy, and we have not yet identified our target, the Edward P. Ripley. But we have definitely identified several more. I want to line up a simultaneous shot. Let me make sure that everything is warmed up. Almost nothing is warmed up. We're looking at 8 kilometers. Or 8 knots. There's our target. That NA1 was it. We're looking at is that okay, that's up there. Let's make sure we get this correct. 7 knots. Of course, it's 35 degrees. $35. 7 knots. Okay. We need to hit the Horace Man first. Distance is 1130. Flood tube, let's see, 30. Flood tube 1.
Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los!
Los!
Now need the Empire Rose lined. Distance is can't do this. They're all gonna get spooked.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg zum Ziel. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Let's aim for the Ripley. Ripley is at 950.
Feindlicher Zerstörer auf
2-3.
Rohr 3, bewässern!
10 Uhr. Rohr 3 bewässert.
Los!
Los!
Hours. The American NA-1 class freighter Edward P. Ripley was reported sunk. Alright, let's take a look at the war sepoy here. Distance is 814. Course we're going to say is more of 3-4. Flood tube 2.
Rohr 2, bewässern!
Rohr 2 fertig.
Los!
Los!
hours. The British war-class tanker War Sepoy was reported sunk. Now let's take on a third target. Let's go back to that Empire Rosalind. I still haven't been able to shoot at it yet. Empire Reindeer. There we go, Empire Rosalind. Let's see, your speed Alright, so she slowed down some. Course is 126 degrees. Distance is 981. Flood tube 4.
Rohr 4, bewässern!
Rohr 4, fertig.
Los.
Los!
.21 hours. The British C-3 class tanker Empire Rosalind was reported sunk. Well, that was a successful run. Let's put a pin over here where the Horace Mann is. We will have to come back to that. Oh wait, we've got a stern tube still. Let's save the stern tube. So let's actually make our depth 50 meters
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
while we reload.
Legen Sie den Kurs an.
Zu
And
Befehl.
we will move forward just a little bit. So far, this has been very successful.
20 Meter.
Destroyer up there, or at least a Corvette, and a destroyer down here. They have no idea that I'm in the middle of them. Let's continue forward 3. 3/4, ahead 3/4.